Hello everyone, welcome to my channel B&B CBS Gossip 24. October 13th, Bridget reveals test results as Deputy Chief Baker arrives. Just as Bridget opens her mouth, the door creaks open. And in walks Deputy Chief Baker. Baker. I hope I'm not too late. The room freezes. Ridge. Baker? What are you doing here? Baker, grimly. Because this test isn't just about paternity anymore. There's been a crime. Bridget, softly. I was just about to reveal the results. Baker, raising a hand. Not so fast, Dr. Forrester. I need to be sure everything about those tests was legal. Bill, growling. You're wasting time, Baker. This is a family matter. Baker, sharp. It became police business the moment someone tampered with those lab samples. Gasps ripple through the room. Luna, shocked. Tampered? Bridget, nervous. I discovered inconsistencies, yes, but... Baker. The lab confirmed a deliberate switch. Someone swapped Luna's DNA sample with another woman's. Finn and Steffi exchange a look of stunned horror. Steffi, under her breath. Oh my God. Bridget, hesitating. That's true. The other sample belonged to Electra Monroe. Will, stammering. Electra? Bridget, gently. Yes, Will. The test you thought was Luna's, was actually Electra's. Bill. You're telling me this entire circus, the rumors, the headlines, was based on a mistake? Bridget. Not a mistake. Sabotage. Baker, leaning in. And we're still trying to find out who did it. As Bridget speaks, the scene dissolves into flashback visuals, hands swapping test tubes, a lab door closing, a shadow moving fast. Bridget, VO. Someone accessed the Forrester Medical Lab late that night. They had a key. They knew what they were looking for. We see a figure in a black hoodie slipping Luna's file into a drawer, then replacing her label with Electra's. Bridget, VO continued. They wanted Luna blamed, and Electra hidden. Cut back to present. Int. Boardroom, continuous. Ridge, tensely. So who are you accusing, Baker? Baker, grimly. That's what we're here to find out. He looks around the room, studying every face. Baker, continuing. But before that, I think everyone deserves to know the truth. He nods to Bridget. Bridget, quietly. The correct paternity results, confirmed and verified, are right here. She opens the envelope. Close up, Bridget's hands trembling. The rustle of paper feels like thunder. Bridget, reading. According to the test, the father of Electra Monroe's unborn child is. Everyone leans in. Bridget, firmly. Will Spencer. Asterisk Luna gasps. Bill closes his eyes. Steffi covers her mouth. Will, shaking his head. Oh God. Bridget. There's no doubt. You're the father. Bridget folds the paper gently, her voice trembling. Bridget. I know this is a shock. But this time, the results are accurate. Int. Boardroom, continuous. Bill, furious. You mean to tell me my son, my own son, got Electra Monroe pregnant, and I've been chasing Luna like she's some criminal? Bridget. Bill. Bill, exploding. She's been humiliated. And for what? Steffi, stepping forward. Bill, calm down. Bill, snapping. Don't tell me to calm down, Steffi. You dragged Luna through the mud in front of this entire company. Steffi, defensive. Because she was acting suspicious. Finn, quietly. Because she was scared. The tension breaks. Luna begins to cry softly. Luna, through tears. I didn't even know about the switch. I just wanted it all to stop. Finn moves closer, wrapping his arm around her shoulders. Bill glares at Bridget. Bill. Whoever did this, whoever set this up, will answer to me. Baker, interjecting. Not to you, Spencer. To me. Bill. You think you can protect them? Baker. If I find out you've been threatening people, I'll protect you, behind bars. The room goes still. Baker means it. Will follows Luna out into the hall. She's shaken, wiping her tears. Will, softly. Luna. I never wanted to hurt you. Luna, choked. You didn't. I just don't understand how this happened. Will. Neither do I. But I swear, I'll take responsibility. Luna. Then do it for the right person, for Electra. She walks away, her heels clicking like a heartbeat fading down the hall. Camera pans to Will's conflicted expression. Int. Bridget's office, later. Bridget sits at her desk, reviewing the tampered lab report again. Something gnaws at her, something she missed. She zooms in on a security log. Timestamp, 11:32 p.m. Access code, #47F6FY. Her face drains of color. Bridget, whispering. Oh no. She grabs her phone. Int. Cliff House, night. Steffi pours herself a glass of wine, trying to calm her nerves. Finn watches her carefully. Finn. You knew, didn't you? Steffi, scoffs. Knew what? Finn. That Luna wasn't pregnant. That the test was tampered with. Steffi, coldly. You think I'd risk everything to protect your ex-patient? Finn. I think you'd do anything to protect this family's reputation. Her silence says everything. The phone rings, it's Bridget. Steffi hesitates, then answers. Steffi. Bridget, it's late. Bridget, on phone. I know. But I have to ask, why does your lab code appear on the access log from the night of the switch? Long silence. Steffi, quietly. That's impossible. Bridget. Then someone used your clearance. Steffi. Or they wanted it to look like I did. Int. Forrester Lab, same night. Deputy Chief Baker examines security footage with a tech officer. They freeze on a grainy image, a woman in a white lab coat, wearing a mask and gloves, her ID tag hidden. Baker. Zoom in. The screen enhances, the woman's eyes visible now. Officer. Could be anyone. Baker. Not anyone. Look at the ring on her finger. A small gold ring glints under the lab light. Baker, darkly. That's not Steffi's. That's Bridget's. Act 4. Int. Bridget's office, moments later. Bridget is pacing when Baker walks in. Baker. We need to talk. Bridget. About what? Baker. The footage. You were there that night. Bridget, shaking her head. No. I stayed late, yes, but I didn't. Baker. Don't lie to me, doctor. You had access, you had motive, and you had something to lose. Bridget. I was trying to fix the mix-up. Baker. Then why didn't you report it immediately? She falters. Bridget, whispering. Because I didn't know who to trust. Not even my family. Baker studies her carefully, torn between suspicion and empathy. Baker. Then help me now. Who else knew the truth? Bridget hesitates, then finally says. Bridget. Bill. Int. Spencer Estate, late night. Bill stands by the fire again, staring into the flames. Bill, muttering. I should have known. I should have seen it. Will enters quietly. Will. Dad, you okay? Bill, gruffly. No, son. But I will be. Will. Bridget said someone tampered with the results. Bill, sighs. Yeah. And whoever did, they're going to regret it. Will, quietly. You think it was Bridget? Bill, darkly. She's covering for someone. That's what Forrester women do. He pours another drink, eyes burning with rage. Int. Forrester Creations, the next morning. News of the official test results has spread. Reporters swarm the parking lot. Steffi, Finn, and Ridge huddle inside, trying to control the fallout. Ridge. We issue a statement, clarify the facts, support Luna, and stay out of Spencer family drama. Steffi. It's not that simple, Dad. The media's already saying a Forrester doctor tampered with evidence. Finn, stern. Bridget needs protection, not judgment. Ridge. And what about Luna? She deserves an apology. Steffi, softly. She'll get it. But her eyes drift, full of guilt and fear. She knows something still doesn't add up. Bridget waits outside an exam room when Baker approaches. Baker. We've confirmed your story. The security footage was altered. Bridget, relieved. Altered? Baker. Someone edited the timestamp to frame you. Bridget. Then who? Baker. We think it was done remotely, from Spencer Publications server. Her blood runs cold. Bridget, barely breathing. Bill. Int. Spencer office, later that night. Bill's office is dark except for the city lights glowing through the windows. He's on the phone. Bill. Make sure the footage never surfaces again. Voice, on phone. Understood, Mr. Spencer. He hangs up. A shadow moves behind him, it's Will. Will, softly. So it was you. Bill turns, startled. Bill. Will. Will. You had the footage altered to protect me. Bill. To protect this family. Will, angrily. By framing Bridget? By lying? Bill. You think I care what the Forresters think? Will. I care, Dad. I care about the truth. He storms out, leaving Bill alone in the half-light. Luna stands on the terrace overlooking Los Angeles. Finn joins her. Luna, softly. Everything's ruined, isn't it? Finn. No. It's over. The truth's out. Luna. For now. But something tells me Bill's not done. Finn looks out at the city lights, holding her hand. Finn. Then neither are we. Camera pans up to the skyline. And across the city, Bill's penthouse window glows red from the firelight inside. Tag scene, Deputy Chief Baker's office. Baker closes a folder marked Spencer Investigation, Confidential. Baker, to himself. The paternity test was just the beginning. He looks at a new photo on his desk. Electra Monroe, missing since last week. He exhales slowly. Baker. This case isn't over. Luna and Will's baby reunites Bill and Katie, silver lining shocker. Bill Spencer paces by the fire, his mind spinning after months of chaos, DNA tests, lies, and Luna's imprisonment. A faint cry breaks the silence, the unmistakable sound of a newborn baby. He freezes. Bill, hoarse. No. It can't be. The camera pans to the doorway. Katie Logan enters, cradling a baby in her arms. Katie, softly. It's true, Bill. She's here. Bill, stunned whisper. Luna's baby. Cue the title sequence, The Bold and the Beautiful. Act 1. Int. Spencer Estate, continuous. Bill steps forward slowly, as though afraid the moment will vanish if he breathes too hard. Bill. How did she? Katie, gently. They released her, Bill. Bridget fought for it. Luna gave birth yesterday. Bill, voice cracking. And Will? Katie, nodding. He's at the hospital. He's been by her side every minute. Bill's eyes darken with a mix of pride and guilt. Bill. I pushed too hard. I swore she was lying. Katie. You believed you were protecting Will. We both did. Bill, softly. And now my son's a father. He looks at the baby, so small, so innocent. Bill, quietly. She's perfect. Katie. She's a Spencer. Of course she is. Their eyes meet, the first genuine smile between them in months. Int. Hospital, Luna's room, day. Luna lies in her hospital bed, pale but glowing. Will sits beside her, holding her hand and watching their baby sleep in the bassinet. Will, softly. You did it, Luna. Luna, weak smile. We did it. Will. When I first found out, I was terrified. But now. I don't ever want to leave. He kisses her hand. Luna looks away, tears gathering in her eyes. Luna. You might not have a choice. Will, confused. What do you mean? Luna. Bill still blames me for everything that happened. He wanted me locked up, remember? Will, firm. Then he can take it up with me. You're not alone anymore. Camera lingers on the baby's face, the tiny bridge between two warring families. Int. Forrester Creations, day. Ridge, STFFY, and Bridget gather in the CEO office. Ridge. So Luna's out, and Will's the father. Bridget. Yes. The DNA results this time were verified by an independent lab. Steffi, dryly. Good thing, considering how many times they've been tampered with. Ridge, eyeing her. You sound nervous, sweetheart. Steffi, avoiding his look. I'm just tired of the drama. Bridget. It's not over. The department's still investigating who switched the first samples. Ridge. And what about Bill? Bridget. His finally softening. Seeing that baby changed him. Steffi scoffs quietly. Steffi. Bill Spencer doesn't change. He just finds new ways to win. Act 2. Int. Spencer Estate, later that day. Bill sits on the sofa, a rare look of peace softening his usual steel gaze. Katie watches him, holding a photo of Will as a child. Katie. Do you remember when Will was this small? You couldn't even hold him without pacing. Bill smiles faintly. I didn't want to drop him. Katie, teasing. You were terrified of him. Bill. Now I'm terrified for him. He sighs heavily. Bill. Katie. I made a mess of things. I accused Luna of everything under the sun. I thought she was using Will. Katie. And now? Bill. Now I see she was just fighting to be heard. Katie watches him carefully. She hasn't seen this side of him in years. Katie. Bill Spencer admitting he was wrong. That's a first. Bill, half grinning. Don't spread it around. It'll ruin my reputation. They share a quiet laugh. It's tender, old wounds starting to heal. Int. Hospital, Luna's room, afternoon. The door opens and Bill steps in. Luna's eyes widen, uncertain. Luna. Mr. Spencer. Bill, gently. Just Bill. He approaches the bassinet. The baby stirs. He reaches out, touching her tiny hand. Bill. She's beautiful. Luna, carefully. Her name's Hope. Bill, surprised. Hope? Luna. For a better future. For peace between all of us. Bill looks at Luna, something shifting in him. Bill. You have more courage than most people I know. Luna, quietly. I just want my daughter to grow up free of all this pain. Bill. Then let me help. Luna blinks, unsure she heard him right. Luna. Help? Bill. You and Will are going to need support, a home, security. Let me take care of that. Luna. You don't owe me anything. Bill, sincerely. I owe my granddaughter everything. The moment is silent and emotional, forgiveness finally breaking through years of resentment. Act 3. Int. Hospital cafeteria, same time. Katie finds Will sitting alone, looking overwhelmed. Katie. You okay, sweetheart? Will, tired smile. Yeah. Just, trying to take it all in. Katie. Fatherhood will do that. Will. I keep thinking, what if I'm like Dad? Katie. Then your daughter's in good hands. He looks at her skeptically. Will. You mean that? After everything? Katie. Your father's made mistakes, we both have, but one thing Bill never failed at was loving his son. You'll do the same. Will, smiling faintly. You always know what to say. Katie. It's my job. I'm a Logan. They both laugh, the heaviness lifting just a bit. Int. Forrester Creations, later. Ridge is on the phone with Bill, irritation rising. Ridge. Don't play the hero, Bill. You're not adopting a baby into the Spencer empire to look good. Bill, over phone. This isn't about image, Ridge. It's about family. Ridge. Since when? Bill. Since I looked into my granddaughter's eyes. Ridge pauses, because even he can't argue with that. Int. Spencer Estate, night. Katie tucks a soft pink blanket into a cradle near the fireplace. Bill, entering. What's that? Katie. A place for Hope when Luna visits. I thought, she should feel safe here. Bill. Katie, you don't have to. Katie. I want to. She glances at him, the spark between them undeniable. Bill. You've always had the biggest heart. Katie. And you've always known how to break it. They share a quiet, bittersweet smile, history written all over their faces. Bill. Maybe it's time I try fixing it instead. Katie looks up, eyes softening. Katie. We'll see. Actions first, Mr. Spencer. Bill, nodding. Then I'll start with this little girl. She's our silver lining. Camera pans to the cradle, Hope sleeping peacefully, symbolizing renewal. Act 4. Int. Hospital, day, next morning. Luna is ready to leave. Will carries the baby carrier, nervous but proud. Bridget enters, paperwork in hand. Bridget. Everything looks perfect. Luna, you're healthy, and so is little Hope. Luna, smiling. Thank you, Bridget. For believing me. Bridget. You deserved the truth. Luna nods gratefully. Bridget hesitates, then adds softly. Bridget. Bill and Katie are setting up a nursery for her. Luna, surprised. They are? Bridget, smiling. Looks like this baby's already healing old wounds. Luna looks at Will, hope shining in her eyes. Int. Spencer Estate, that evening. Bill and Katie stand together, waiting as the front doors open. Will and Luna enter, carrying baby Hope. Bill. Welcome home. Luna, emotion thick. Home? Katie, gently. Your family now. Luna starts to cry, overwhelmed. Katie puts a comforting arm around her. Katie. No more fighting. No more blame. Just love and this little miracle. Bill watches them, 3 generations of Spencers and Logans, united at last. Bill, quietly. Never thought I'd see this day. Katie, smiling softly. Neither did I. Their eyes meet, the spark returning full force. Act 5. Int. Spencer Estate, later that night. The house is quiet. The baby sleeps in her cradle. Bill and Katie sit by the fire, sharing wine. Katie. You really changed, didn't you? Bill. Maybe it took being a grandfather to remind me what matters. Katie, playfully. Grandfather. That still sounds strange. Bill, grinning. Don't say it too loud, the press will think I'm getting soft. Katie. You already are. And that's okay. They clink glasses, the warmth between them real, familiar, and new all at once. Bill. You know, Katie, if I hadn't gone through all that chaos with Luna, I might never have seen how much I still. Katie, gently interrupting. Bill, let's just enjoy this moment. Bill, softly. Yeah. He leans back, eyes on the cradle. Bill. That baby, she's not just Will's future. She's ours. Katie smiles faintly, taking his hand. Katie. Then let's make sure she grows up surrounded by love, not mistakes. They share a quiet kiss, tentative, healing, hopeful. Tag scene. Int. Forrester Creations, night. Ridge enters his office to find Steph FY looking at a framed photo of Luna and baby Hope online. Ridge. Something tells me this isn't over. Steffi, murmurs. It never is, Dad. Not in this town. She closes the laptop, but her reflection lingers on the screen, hinting at unresolved jealousy or guilt. Cut to the Spencer mansion. The baby's mobile spins slowly above her cradle, the melody soft but haunting. Camera pans up. Bill and Katie standing together, united again under the same roof. Narrator, VO. From betrayal comes forgiveness, and from heartbreak, hope. Cue theme music, fade out.